Hello everyone, Cheryl here. Today I will be doing a full tutorial on how I put on my makeup. And so I will be back with all my makeup off and my skincare done and my sunscreen and to show you how I do my makeup. Hello, now I'm back to do my makeup. So the first thing I wanted to try today is I wanted to try the e.l.f. Soft Glam. And so I'm going to start with that, and I'm going to put a small pea-sized amount in my hand. And on my face. So I already have my sunscreen and all my serums on for today. And so now I'm going to pat that in. Don't forget your ears and your neck. And your hairline. I'm going to use a concealer for my under eye dark circles. And what I'm using today is Candid from Revlon. And what I do is I let that sit for a minute while I put my lipstick on. And I'm using City Soft Pink. And then to tone it down, I use a, it's called Party in the Buff. And it's a e.l.f. lipstick. Okay, so now I pat that in. Pat it up here. Pat it up into the dark. Anywhere where it's dark, you want to pat that in. Because that darkness is what ages us. Those dark circles. And dark spots in between your eyes. Okay, so there is my foundations, and now I'm going to use a bronzer. So I'm just using a dollar store, and it's called Glow Time. I really like it. And then I just kind of go up in the top part of my forehead and then down the sides, on the tip of my nose, and then up high here on the cheekbones. And then I take a thick brush and tap it in. And then blend it in real good. And I like to use my hands a lot. So the next thing I use is my blush. And today I'm using a Revlon classic color, kind of a pink. Put it right there and right there, up high. and then tap it in. Okay, now the next thing that I use is my eyebrow pencil first, and then I'll do my eyeshadow. And what I'm using today is the Maybelline Temptation, and it is blonde. I have to have my mirror because I don't see well. And I just draw little lines. And I don't put a lot on because too dark of eyebrows can age you. So I just kind of go into kind of like the outline of my eyebrows and then fill in the sparse areas. And then I brush them. In an upward motion fashion. Today I'm using Laura Mercier chocolate brown stay on type eyeshadow. And I put it right in the corners right here of my eyes. I don't put a lot because it's pretty dark. And then my brush to blend. Just blend it right into that crease. At the corner of my eye and right into the crease. Corner and right into the crease. And then I let that sit for a minute. And I just have this from the dollar store contouring light color for my inner corner right here and for my eyelid. Okay, so I use this kind of wedge to blend that in on the corners. Blend the brown in. Just kind of tap it in. And then I take a Q-tip and wipe that on the sides. And then, so the next thing is to is to blend this in the corners in. And what I do is I just kind of tap it and pull it over to the eyelid. So it'll help the eyeshadow to stay on, like a primer kind of. And then kind of up here too where it's dark. Okay, so now it's time for the eyeshadows. And I just have again a dollar store eyeshadows that work really well. They're really pretty. And I'm going to use this light color right here. And I put it right right in the middle there. And then I take my finger and blend. And then the next step is the eyeliner. Okay, so today I'm using a Milani eyeliner pencil. It's the retracting pencil. Okay, so I go into the corner of my eye right here. And then I'll go on the outer part of my eyes. There you go. Really brings out the eyes. And it doesn't cause it to look too dark, because if you get a big line of eyeliner there, it ages you. You really need to have it, you know, I just tight line it so that it doesn't age me. So the next step is my eyelash curler. And I curl one eyelash at a time, because they're really straight and they go straight really quick. Okay, and I'm using the e.l.f. lash extender. And this color is in brown. Okay, now the next eye. Yeah, it's kind of amazing what makeup can do. What would we do without our makeup? Especially as we get older. It has become more of an art to put on my makeup. And I've noticed as I get older, I can't put it on the way I did when I was younger. I have to change a lot of things. Okay, so now I'm going to do the bottom lashes. Gotta have my mirror for this. Okay, there's that one. I don't put a whole lot on there, but what I like about the Lash Extend tubing mascaras is that it doesn't fall underneath the bottom, leaving that those dark flakes. And I don't have to tight line on the bottom of my eyes, because the top, when I put it up on the corners, the middle corners and the top, it comes down and it goes on automatically, you know, transfers. Okay, so now for the Q-tip to clean it up. Okay, so I do 2 layers of mascara. It's the second layer. So, because it brings it out more. Okay, so I will be back with my hair done to show you the ending result. And I hope that you enjoyed watching me do my makeup today. This is the ending result of my makeup and my hair for today. So another thing that I wanted to share with you is that since I've been using tretinoin, the top part, I've noticed recently that the top part of my eyelids are flaking really bad. And I'm open to any comments that you may have or want to put into the comments or suggestions. Like, you know, have you experienced flaking and what have you done about it? And then another thing too I wanted to share with you is I tried the e.l.f. Soft Glam in my makeup that I've done for today, and I was really pleased with it. It gave a really nice glow and color to my skin, and didn't seem to settle into the wrinkles. And so I just wanted to share that with you. And I also wanted to share with you that I highlighted my hair and I did a full tutorial on it yesterday, and I did a gua sha video. So if you're interested in my videos and my content, please hop on over to my channel and subscribe if you like it. Anyway, thank you.